afternoon, guys. Well, we're on a rest day today. We did Universal Studios for our first park day, and then Islands of Adventure yesterday. So we're having a break before we do Epic Universe tomorrow, which we reckon will be a 12-hour plus day. So while we're having a rest, I thought I'd just come out and do a bit of a tour of Stella Nova Resort and show you what it's like. It's a stunning resort, actually, to be fair. It feels more moderate than value. It looks great on the outside. The grounds are immaculate. Obviously, we know it's new, so it's going to be. But let's show you around, show you what it's like if you park in here, where you get Ubers from, the buses, and then let's get inside the hotel and show you around. So you can see Epic Universe. Grand Helios is just straight over there, and you can walk to Epic in 10 minutes from here. I'll show you that in a second. But you get a 20-minute check-in parking, so you can park your car and then go and check in. You've got a 20-minute window, which is it's really good. There is ample parking here, or at least it looks like it. But if you are parking a car here, there's a $30 charge per day, and I imagine that is probably plus tax. So it's quite hefty, and it's one of the reasons we chose not to have a car, and we've been Ubering, Lyfting around. We'll do probably a comparison video later on to let you know about the differences we've found between the two services. But let's just take a look quickly at the car park. You can see that it's pretty vast. There's loads of spaces free at the moment, and it goes all the way over there. And then you've got this bit here, which seems like a bit of a turn on circles for the buses. Some of them drop you off over there, and then sometimes the buses will drop you off here where the Mario ones are, which is just outside the entrance. But let's have a look just how nice this resort looks. Our room is right on the end there. We got a corner room. It's slightly bigger than the rest, I think, but they're all standard rooms here, I believe. There's 9 floors, and you've got laundry services on floors 2 and 9. We'll go and have a look at those. We have used them, but I'll show you what it's like, how big they are, how many dryers they are, etc., and the costs of everything. But look at that, how nice does that look in the sun? And then at night, there's little silver, I don't know if you can see them on here, but there's little silver panels on there. They've got lights in, and at night, this lobby area lights up all blue. And I'll put a picture or video in of that now, and it just really looks great. They've absolutely done a fantastic job of designing the hotel and the layout. So let's go over now to the buses area. I'll show you where you can get them. While we're on our way though, let's just have a look. So there's the signed 20-minute check-in parking and ride app pickup. But look at these tiles, the colours. They're so cool. So then this is just outside the general pickup area. Uber, Lyft, taxis. You can get them all out here. And then just as you come out the hotel doors, to the right are all the resort shuttles or buses. The first stop is for Epic Universe and Volcano Bay, and then the second one, where that bus is now, is for City Walk, Universal Studios and Islands of Adventure. We found that they come about every 20 minutes. They're not that frequent. Could do with being a little bit more frequent. Some of the buses though we've been on, they've had 3 people on, so they're not being used that much at the moment. And then you've also got an information board here, and as it says there, daily service begins 1 hour before early park admission. That is correct, we've used that. And transportation stops running 1 hour after City Walk closes. But if you want to walk to Epic Universe, we're going to do it tomorrow, so we'll show you the full walk to Epic. And the tip that the guy on reception gave us was the buses, if you walk to Epic Universe and you leave this resort about 7:45 in the morning, then you probably beat the buses. which might help with the queue. So to get to Epic, you just follow this path just here, and it's straight across the road, about 10-minute walk, so they say. So we'll show you that tomorrow. Right, so let's go inside now then, and better keep talking over the copyright. Old Britney playing there. They've got loads of music around the resort, and even got music underwater in the pool, which the kids are loving. And it's really clear, you can hear it a lot. Just wait for this door to revolve around. And let's get in. Oh, that's better. The aircon, it's not that hot today actually. We've had a heat wave and it's been 37, 38, but so baking. So just as you come in, you've got the Universal Studios store on the right, which we'll have a look at in a second. And then luggage services here, bell services, reception just there. And I've got it, and then you can actually pick your tickets up from this desk just here on the right. But you can see how clean it is, how light it is. The theming goes throughout. It's really good. So you've got the Nova bar just here. And then this is the Nova bar. And you can see just the carry on the theme throughout the hotel. You've got some screens up there. They've been showing some sport, I think. And just look at the rules at the bar though, same in the cafe. One alcoholic drinks max per person per order, and you might need ID. I went to buy 2 cans of Modelo yesterday, one for me, one for Anna, and they wouldn't serve me. We had to go back together and get the drinks. Just she was in the room and I came to get them. I wasn't aware of that rule. But you've got the, let's have a look, the Cosmos Café and Market, just here. Cutlery and everything, here, straws. Let's go in, this is the cafe. Sorry, this is the market. The time's up there. For your QR code you can probably scan as well. But actually one thing you should note is, if you want to eat healthy here, Universal really have stepped up the options. You can get some salads, fruit, oats and yogurt. I've not seen that as often before. You can also get some smoothies. So it's not just typical faster food options. There's definitely more variety, and the quality of the food that we've had has been really good. We also get some hot options. There's been some bagels, there's some ready-made pizzas. And if you're hungry late at night, as it shows you on the sign there, you can get pizza delivery till 12 AM, but the cafe itself stops at 11 PM, 10 PM for dinner, sorry. But the market hours are open till 11 PM. And you've got some sweets in here as well, so the kids want a top up of sugar if they haven't had enough already. You've got red wine, Malbec. Let's have a look at the prices. And some crisps. The cheddar and jalapeno ones are quite nice. And then you've got over here, you've got ice cream that you can get, mint chocolate chip, Oreo and red velvet, vanilla, Cookie Monster. There's some bagels. You can get everything bagel, plain bagel. You have got some gluten-free chocolate muffins down there, which we haven't seen before, although they probably have been there. And then some pastries, big donuts, which they look nice, but I haven't had any yet, so I can't tell you how they are. And I'll put in some of the prices for the cafe, the Starbucks. The Starbucks is good, but you should note that you can't get all the options you can in a regular Starbucks. You can get a cold brew with caramel cold foam though, or a vanilla latte, but if you ask for an iced coffee, they'll just give you a standard black coffee with ice in it, which I ordered the other day and I wasn't expecting. That's probably my mistake, not theirs. But this is the cafe eating area. again, big on the theme. You've got 2 freestyle machines. If you get the refillable cups, they're $12 each. Sorry, they're not. I'll check the price now, put it on screen. I think it was $12 to reactivate in the park. But you've got your coffee, you've got decaf, half and half or French vanilla, coffee creamer. There's also a toaster and a microwave, which has got options, and all your sauces that you need. That hot sauce is nice if you like spicy kind of sauces. And then so I'll show you where you order, but this is where you pick up your food. And you'll get a buzzer. Once you've ordered in the cafe, you pick everything up here. And tucked away, but handy to know, there is an ATM just there if you need any cash. And then the restrooms are just along this corridor to the right. But this is where you're going to order if you're going to sit down or take away. And actually there's your prices for your refillable souvenir mug. They're quite good actually, they don't leak, the lids are sturdy. We've used them, always good value, especially in the heat if you're going to drink a lot. But let's have a look at the menu. It is quite varied. The food quality's been good as well, really fresh. And the good thing is our eldest chooses to eat gluten-free. No allergy, but there are gluten-free options here if you want them. You should note though, the pizzas, they'll do your gluten-free base. They are better if it is an option to eat gluten-free rather than allergy, because although the gluten-free base, although the base is gluten-free, the sauce that comes on the topping of the pizza is not. So as it's an option, we haven't had to ask them what we can and can't have that's totally gluten-free, but I know there are some options on the menu that are totally gluten-free. So it is getting better if you have an allergy or an intolerance over here. There's more options, and as I said, the food quality, I'll put in some of the videos and pictures of the food we've had here now, and so you can see it, but definitely it's been much nicer than we were expecting. Just pop out now to the pool area so you can see that. It is a really big pool area actually. There's no deep end, so I should have put my sunglasses on, rookie mistake. So there's no deep end, and if you like our eldest who swims forever, then no tumble turns or anything like that. But if you just want to mess in the pool like everyone else, it's probably fine. It's a massive pool. I'll try and show you it from here, because you don't want to, there, you get an image of it. I don't want to go too close with people being in it. But there's a pool bar over there, which serves all your drinks that you need, and there's 2 freestyle machines over there too, so you can top up your cups. And then there's restrooms there too, so you don't have to come back inside. You do need to use your key cards to get into the pool area. But I'll just come along here and let's see the pool hours. 9 AM till 11 PM. Use your room key to unlock the gate. You can't bring outside food and beverages in here, and the pool will be closed if the weather's too bad. So if you're wondering, is there anything nearby that you can go to, like a 7-Eleven's, a Walgreens, Walmart, etc. There is a Walgreens and a 7-Eleven's. The reception staff sent me there when I needed a pharmacy, because we end up in the ER with our youngest. It wasn't heat exhaustion or anything like that, but it was necessary to go to ER. If you want to see where the Walgreens is, how to get there, the walk, etc., then check out that. It's our day 1 video, would you believe? But the staff were great, the ER staff were great, and if you want to see what you do what's the procedure when you go to the ER in America, what's the insurance procedure, what happens, then actually check out that video that we'll do. It's worth knowing. Hopefully you won't need it. We didn't think we would. Everything was fine. She was running around like a nutter, just like all kids do. Nothing wrong with her, and then all of a sudden we needed to go to the ER. So if you want to know what happens, then check that video out. It could be important for you. And the most important thing though, make sure you have insurance. I'm sure you do, but I see lots of posts in Facebook groups about they don't get insurance, it's not that important, etc. It is if you need it. So we're just coming round now past the fitness centre, which we'll go and have a look at in a minute, as long as there's no one in anyway. There's a little splash area for the kids to run around in, so the littler kids can still get some water. It is quite fun. There's games, there's giant Jenga that you can build. There are, I'll just show you from this side, hula hoops, there's a giant Connect 4, there's that game there where you chuck the beanbag through, try and get it into the hole, which I can never remember what it's called. But we played that, it was quite fun. There are so many sunbeds here, okay, but we're a family of 4, and the parasols or the umbrellas are spaced out far too far apart for a family of 4 to get some shade. Especially on a really hot day, you're not going to have enough shade if you take up 4 sunbeds. So that is something that they probably need to address. That resort over there is Terra Luna, which is pretty much a mirror of this with a slightly different theme. It looks a lot closer than it is. And if you want to get to it, you need to go out of the back entrance. So right over there where I said the pool bar is, there's a back entrance and a gate. And that's the route I had to take to go to the Walgreens. But there is no crossing other than right over here. So you need to walk all the way up to those lights, which you might just be able to see through there, and then go across the American system and all the way down. But check that out, because it's about a 15-minute walk or more. Anyway, so if you want to go to Terra Luna, you need to go to those lights, cross over the road to the other side, and then walk all the way around. It's a longer distance than it actually looks. And then if you wanted to get all the way round to the front of the hotel again, you can just follow this path here and it'll take you round where we've been to. So let's go and see. Is there may be one person in, but we might be able to have a quick look in that fitness centre. There's also a hot tub on the other side of the pool. Went in that the other day and it was absolutely boiling. I know it's a hot tub, but it was, I think, coupled with the heat. There are lifeguards on duty in the pool when the pool's open. There are life vests if your kid's not a very good swimmer that they can put on. And these big grey hoods here, they're the towel banks, so you can just come, get your towels, and when you finish, put them in the use section. So let's go inside now. While we're passing, there's the Avis desk if you want to rent a car. But they have in the Universal store, it's the Super Nintendo World and Epic merch, which you would expect. See what they've got though. Your novelty headbands, finally catching up to Disney, $30 each plus tax. Reversible star pillow, $37 plus tax. T-shirts, let's have a look, how much are you? $35? Pretty standard, I would say. No, I really like this bottle, the Super Nintendo World Blue one. It is $29, which is not too bad, but I did see a lot of them and they were scratched. They look like they'll scratch really easily, so I decided against getting it for now. Toad. What's your favourite character? Mine is Donkey Kong, if I haven't told you that already. But if you like Toad and you want a novelty hat, $42. This bag, I think this bag's expensive. $40 for this? I mean, it looks quite good and it'll serve a purpose, but what we're going to get for the cups, how much are they? What we're guessing? Well, that's like a 16 inch. It's not too bad for a mug. Of course, they've got Princess Peach, Luigi, Mario. How much are their headbands? 30 plus tax. Harry Potter ones. Can't see a price, but they've got Harry Potter, Professor Dumbledore, Hermione Granger, and another one. Times at 39. 149. You're gonna have to be a big Potter fan to pay $149 for that. What about the Niffler? I'm guessing, yeah, $30 for Niffler and Hedwig. Ministry of Magic. Quite like that cup though. $25 for that cup. $27 for the bottle. What about the $70 for a jumper? They do have a lounge fly in here, which is this one from the Ministry of Magic ride. The Metro Flu, $75 if you want one of those. To be fair, it's cheaper than the Wicked one, which the youngest bought the other day. That was $95. It is a good lounge fly though, so check out that video if you want to see it. Isle of Bark, Toothless merch. They're going to be similar prices, aren't they? Let's have a look though. 30 for the headband, 20 for the cup. What about the bag? How much is the bag? 63. Then the best character, obviously. How much is DK? 25. Let us know in the comments who's your favourite character. And then you've got your epic merch down here. Let's have a look at that. $30 for this, $58 for the hoodie. It's quite good. This bag's gotta be more than the other one. $65 for the epic universe bag. So I'll take you up now. We'll go upstairs, show you the laundry room, and tell you what the cost to a popular fitness centre, because it's just around there. But let's think about pros and cons about this resort so far. Pros, definitely. It's brand new, it's spotless, it's really well themed, the staff have been great. The prices aren't that daft for food. It's not really cheap, but you'd expect that here anyway. The food is good quality. The cafe and the marketplace are open at good times, long time period throughout the day. But water, bottled water in there is $4 each. A can of beer, a can of Bud Light and Modelo is around $10 each. Pop the supermarket, you can get full for $7. Get a Bud Light, why not? Cons, it's not in a great location for City Walk. If you want to go out for meals on a night and you want to be at City Walk, you got to get the bus. It's not too bad, but I think coming again, would we stay out this way? There's not that much out here. Unless you're going to do multiple days at Epic, you'd probably be better Surfside, Dockside, somewhere like that, with the Walgreens right next to it, and then just coming out to Epic on the bus when you needed it. So, good value, good food, good service, a little bit out of the way, better locations if you want City Walk more often, or you're going to need supermarket stocks because it's cheaper. But just on that food point, actually, the kids' portions are massive. You can probably get away with the kids' portion. The mac and cheese is the same size as an adult's, but it comes with a side and a drink. The drink is water, a soda, or something like chocolate milk, and the side you can have fries or salad. So you probably, if you want to save some money and still be full, look at the kids' options. The chicken tenders and a side and a drink is much cheaper and it'll still fill you up. But just on that point, if you like quesadillas, we've had those. They were probably the best thing we've eaten. Although the chicken and pickle sandwich was good too. Just off the side of the lobby, so when you come in the hotel on the front doors, come to the back and turn right. That's where the elevators are, next to the Avis desk. There are 6 elevators. They're pretty frequent. Watch the doors though, because they're a bit violent if you're not quick enough. And they've nearly chopped a few people in half. But the game room and the fitness centre is around here, so let's go and take a look. So the game room is first. Do I need my key card? In fact, I think it's open. It is open. Let's see what's in. Of course, you've got some Mario games, but you can expect that. You've got some air hockey, Jurassic Park, and a claw machine that's probably going to take all your money before you get a prize. Oh, another one. I wonder how much people are spending those. It's not massive, as you can see. Maximum occupancy 57. I doubt there'll be 57 people in here at the same time. And then let's go find the fitness centre. We can probably, yeah, there's not many people in here. See what they've got. Got TRX ropes, medicine balls, kettlebells, full range of dumbbells there, a bench, little balance board there, techno gym kit as you would expect, water fountain, men's locker room, women's locker room, towels, stair machine, ski machines. Just pan round to there, don't want to get anyone out. There are more treadmills, TV. Let's just have a look at the fitness centre rules. So children 13 to 15 must be accompanied by a parent, no children under 13. Don't be a wally, clean down the machines, be careful, etc. blah blah. Leg weights, bikes, and then we'll stop there because there are a few people over there and I don't want to get them in this video while they're working out. But it's quite a good size. Obviously it's brand new, the equipment looks good. You definitely get a decent workout in there. Quick look at the laundry facilities then. You've got your instructions just as you walk in that tell you how to download the app if you want to avoid the 25 cents admin fee. You've got 4 washers and 3 dryers and a machine at the end. I think it's $1.50 for detergent or sheets. All payments are contactless. It's really easy to use. With the washers and dryers, load them up, select the cycle, tap your card, follow the on-screen instructions. It will tell you it's $4 plus 25 cents admin fee, and that'll be that. It'll tell you how long it'll take and come back when you're done. Right, so back on now on floor 7. We are all the way right at the end. So I'm going to finish this hotel resort tour and review now. If you want to check out our room review, see that in a separate video that we'll put up. Could we recommend staying at Stella Nova? Yes. Are there some cons to it? Yes. Has it been good value and are we enjoying it so far? Absolutely. So depends what you want. You want to be closer to City Walk and the other 2 Universal parks. Go Surfside, Dockside or somewhere down there. If you want a brand new hotel and close to Edinburgh Universe, stay here. But either way, you should probably have a great time. Thanks for watching, guys. Click the like button, notification bell, and please consider subscribing. And we'll see you in the next one.